Hello. Hello. Internet. Isn't that the typical YouTuber phrase? I am now visible. Haha, hello. We are going to play a game called City Skylines today. I played that before, and we're just going to keep continuing on the same sort of thing. The only issue is I have to wait for it to become downloaded. Which is not doing. Probably because I'm streaming. That is highly unfortunate. So not City Skylines then, because that doesn't work. Or? No. It's one of those things where if I look at it, it does not want to download. That's okay, we'll play something else. As usual, chat doesn't seem to be working properly for me. Thank you, Sonic Bread. It's December. Oh fuck, it's December. Damn it, I keep forgetting to change my bar. That's okay. I'll just leave it up for now. It's December 1st. You know what? Okay, since that doesn't work, let's play another game. And hope that works. A game that is downloaded. Tab. Very good, very good. Okay, let's disable that. And let's play a game that is downloaded. And hope that it works. How long could a video be in rewards? Well, I mean, if it's too long, I'm not gonna watch all of it. Like, try to keep it like in a very, like a minute or so, like a minute or two, something that's workable so I can still get back to the stream. If it's longer than that, I may like skip through it a little bit. Oh my god, that's loud. I'm just waiting for my computer to figure out how to play the game, because I'm going to play, instead of City Skylines, since it's not downloaded, I'm going to play Victoria 2, which is a map game, which is set in the Victorian era. And since we need music, I'm probably going to have to play the music from the game, which I haven't actually listened to in a very, very long time. Because if you play Victoria 2 too much, it becomes very bothersome. Okay, let's see if I can set this up. Because it is an older game. And it hates being streamed. It hates existing in the same space as other programs. So let's see if I can... Let's see if I can get this to work. Am I playing E4? I'm not playing E4, I'm playing Victoria 2, if it works. Well... Okay. There we go, much better. There we go. Bubsy 3D, I don't know what that is. Let's... Oh no, why is it so quiet? Have I muted the game entirely in my like hardcore computer settings? I have. Welcome to stream where we where we apparently don't know what we're doing and play games. Oh my god, so many tabs. How's that? Can you hear the music? Can you hear everything? Perfect. As you can see, I've been playing the German Empire. Oh, this is such an unconventional game to stream, but you know what? We can do it. So who should we play as? Greece is always fun. We could play something in the Americas. We could play America. Deal with the Civil War. Could play Sweden. Try to do some sort of empire thing there. Something in Asia, perhaps. No, let's try Sweden. And Chad has borked again, so I need to just quickly fix that and come back out. Bub City really is a terrible game. Swedish people thoughts on Danes? I mean, we don't... Denmark doesn't exist, so... Texas. Unite France and Germany is Luxembourg? Well... Release Norway immediately? No. That will not happen. France could be a fun play. No, let's play Italy. Italy is fun. You can correct history, yeah, release Norway. If I correct history, I never release Norway. Alright, so I'm playing with a mod called HFM, which stands for Historical Flavor Mod. I'll have to avoid like moving the map around too much. Welcome to Geography, the game. This mod adds, for some reason, San Marino, which has a population of 4,000 people, or Monaco. If you want to play as the mighty nation of Andorra, why not? You can. But the game has a lot of mods and changes the game in very good ways. I can violate Swiss neutrality, which I don't want to do yet. We'll see how much I stream today, because I am tired. Let's show some options. We will enable scrapped, enable Easter eggs, disable some events, because we're never going to deal any with that. We will spawn Occitania, because that's fun. Remove party start and loyalty, because that's also fun. We can disable anarcho-liberals. We can disable microstates, which I'm not going to do because that's fun. Hide options. As you can see, as Italy, we have a bunch of different events that we can do. We can do Avanti Italia, Mamma Mia. We can also do a bunch of other things that just unites Italy over time. My god, the music in this game is impressive. Splendid isolation. We'll make it so that the UK doesn't actually stay allied with anyone on the continent because they're isolated, which is historically accurate. Let's make it so our people can read, because no one can read. Let's tax all the poor people, increase tariffs, defund the navy, and invade Africa. It is the start of any Victoria 2 game. We have to invade Africa. The thing is, we kind of have to do that in order to have a working economy. I apologize for maybe playing the game a bit quick, but that's because I want to get stuff done before it's too late. Okay, we actually have some tech, which is nice. Let's get some medicine going. And thus, the dawn of the Italian Empire is upon us. We were discovered trying to invade Africa immediately, so people hate us now. We're off to a great start. So yeah, this is Europe in 1836. Thank you, That Fragile, for subscribing. And Dora invading Russia in the winter. As you can see, our economy is trash. We are exporting fruit, coal, fabrics, and wine, apparently. We have a luxury clothes factory, and that's all that we have. But we can get more once we fix our economy. Yes, we are currently not a great power. The game is split into 3 parts, where you can be a... well, 4 parts, I guess. You can be a great power, which grants you certain features. You want to be a great power. Currently it's the UK, Russia, Kingdom of France, the Austrian Empire, Prussia, the US, the Ottoman Empire, and Spain. Spain won't be a great power for long. Then we have secondary powers like Belgium, the Netherlands, and they're like close to being great powers. They can do a little colonizing, but they can't do that much. And then after that we have civilized nations. This is a paradox game. It's very unwoke. For example, let's go to Neuchâtel. What? Let's say let's go to Haiti, civilized. Like most of the countries are civilized, but if we go to, for example, Hyderabad, uncivilized nation, and a primitive nation in IKEA, which is very yikes. But that is how the game is. Why not Qing China? I will never play as Qing China. Are you kidding me? It's not because I dislike China, it's because I dislike having to put down 500 rebellions every single day. Am I gonna invade Tripolitania? I'm gonna try to form the Roman Empire. I can't actually do that because you can't do that in this game, because this is one of the more realistic Paradox games. We are about halfway to forming our war goal. And then we have a bunch of infamy already, which is very bad luck, so we can't go to war much after that. But that's okay. We're gonna mostly be focusing on our economy, trying to unite Italy as much as possible. Maybe befriend France, maybe kick Austria's ass, could be fun. Can we befriend you? No, we can't, you don't like us. But let's improve relations with France, because why not? The newspaper says, there's war between Afghanistan and Bukhara. There's global cooling. People fear the Ottoman Empire. They won't for long. Let's bump up the speed a little bit. Can Greece form Byzantium? Yes, they can, because I have enabled the mod. There's a part of the mod that allows me to do that. So if Greece manages to take over like all of these areas plus parts of Anatolia, they can form the Byzantine Empire. But they have to be an absolute monarchy in order to actually be called the Byzantine Empire. Otherwise they're just called like the Anatolian Union or some shit like that. Like it's not even close to as fun. Like the Kingdom of Greece. It's like, I want to be the Empire of the Byzantium. Hydrate? Well, I don't have a glass. There will be no hydration today, unfortunately. I can hydrate a lot afterwards. Playing as uncivilized and more content and waiting 100 years for the next reform. Yeah. It's not perfect. We should subsidize this. We should open and we should subsidize that factory because it's the only factory that we have. And I don't want to lose it. But let's establish protectorates in Africa. This will fix our economy for a few different reasons. Let's see if I can show you this. So these provinces produce tropical wood, which is very good for luxury goods. But as you can see, there's not a lot of provinces that produce tropical wood. There's like in the Amazon, but they're not very industrialized. Some parts in Central America, also not very industrialized. Asia, China, like most of these areas aren't very industrialized, but I am Italy. Or Sardinia, Piedmont. The Kingdom of Sardinia, actually. I'm not even Sardinia, Piedmont yet. Let them eat cake. And that means that I can take full advantage of these. There's a lot of people here that I can employ working in the, you know. Hello? Luca! You want to be friends? Well, look at that. I'm so fucking funny. He's a martyr. He's dangerous. Southern Malaysia was OP. Yeah, Southern Malaysia is... If you take over Singapore, you're basically set. That's true here too. We might lose our entire fleet because we don't control any ports and we're very far away from Italy. Yeah, fleet go bye-bye. And I think we're gonna lose this final ship too before we take over a port. Yeah. A worthy sacrifice for the Empire. It's okay, we can rebuild it. Because we are going to make a lot of money now. Look at that. Bar go up, bar go green. But we haven't become a colonial nation, which isn't great. Let's build a dock in Wari. Let's increase our tariffs, because that's where we're gonna make our money now. We don't tax the rich people because we want them to invest. And let's reduce taxes on the poor as well. And now money isn't an issue anymore. Now I can just vibe. We have discovered medicine. Perfect. Let's get some railroads in here. And let us modernize our military and get a very basic sort of fleet. Let's not spend all of it. Queen Victoria has taken the throne, so the Victorian age has truly begun. It's a lot hard to expand Victoria before the mid-game. Yeah, once the Great Wars begin, you can go hog wild. Because that's when the World Wars begin. And you can have 4 of them at the same time. Yeah, EU4 is is sort of doing the map. But time zone, are there any major gameplay differences between Hearts of Iron 4, Crusader Kings, and Victoria games? Hearts of Iron 4 is about pretending to do the World War. The Second World War, and that's basically it. Crusader Kings 2 is about like characters in the Middle Ages, which is fun, but it's also like a very different thing from anything else. This is basically the most accurate sort of historian geopolitical simulator that you're gonna get, because it has like a very intense like economy and trade system that no one really knows how it works. Except for like one person working at Paradox 10 years ago and who doesn't do anything anymore. You can, you know, there are many different sort of things you can do, but at the same time you have a sort of buffer thing that if you start taking over large parts of the world, the rest of the world will invade you. As people did with France right before this started this game, because this is right after the Napoleonic Wars. Serbia. Hello, Serbia. Maybe we can make an alliance with Yugoslavia eventually, depending on what happens in the Balkans. By the way, I'm gonna follow the same principle as I do with other games now on Twitch. Once I start a game, I'm gonna stick with it as much as I can. What just happened to our economy? Oh, we're trading with France. Well, time to defund the military. So great powers have these things called spheres of influence, which means that if you're in someone's sphere, you trade to them first, and then you trade to the world market. Which basically means France is buying all of my tropical wood, so I'm not getting the prices that I want from the global market. So that ruined my economy. Let's write some poems so we can become a great power. But we're still making a profit. As you can see, our second largest export and second largest production is tropical wood now. We're trading to France. Convert your podcast into... converted my video into a podcast. Do you think I missed anything important by skipping the visuals? Not really. Honestly, you kind of just missed out on the static. Yeah, I didn't do much in terms of visuals for that video. I'm hoping for my next video I'm gonna do more visual stuff though, because I have received a bit of a upgrade, but you'll see what I talk about some other time. We have discovered chemotherapy. But let's invest in our economy a little bit. So what happens here? We can't. This is a good part of the game, by the way. We are an absolute monarchy. This is our political structure of the game. It might be hard to see on the screen, but I hope you can see it. Basically, we have voting rights. We have, if trade unions are legal, we have conscription. If there are unemployment things, if slavery is allowed, what our colonial policy is, what the debt law is, state of rights, all of these things. And depending on the party in power, we only have 3 political parties right now, but there will come more. You can only do certain things. So, for example, the Moderati party has an economic policy of interventionism, which means that we can subsidize industries, but we can't build them. And like all of these things have other things. So like this is a conservative party, this is a liberal party. They're, as you can see, like they have laissez-faire for economic policy. We have reactionaries, but they have state capitalism, so they will allow us to build, but they are much more like insular. Eventually, there will become communist parties and fascist parties. Basically, what you can do here is you can play the sort of lead up to the First World War. Depending on unrest in the country, you can see like political movements shape differently, all over the place. Like France might become a sort of empire again and start trying to take over like the old Napoleonic borders if they want to. The Dutch might try to unify with Belgium. I've seen that happen quite a few times. Germany might form with Austria and form like a huge Germany in the middle. And sometimes Germany doesn't even unify. I've seen that happen too. What alphabet does this game use? The normal. The foci. Oh yeah, the national focuses. Basically, a national focus is you can basically micromanage a select part of your nation. So for example, previously I told people in Piedmont to become intellectuals, because intellectuals will give us a science boost, which we need. Let's bump up the speed, because this is going too slow. I can't do anything anyway. We are at peace, which makes it so that our infamy is like lower than it usually is. But I'm kind of... I mean, right now I'm just waiting for our navy to sort of be restructured so that I can pick up... Oh, we can build another dockyard here. Perfect. So we can go and pick up our army in Africa down here. So we can then prepare for war against Austria, because that will happen. Giuseppe Mazzini, nicknamed the Beating Heart of Italy, was an Italian politician, journalist, and activist for the unification of Italy. Mazzini was a member of the Carbonari, a secret association with political purposes. He went to Marseille, where he became popular for Italian exiles. He organized the political society La Giovane Italia. Young Italy was a secret society formed to promote Italian unification. And he believed a popular uprising, yada yada. Okay, so we should get prestige from doing this, though. Yeah, he's a threat to the order. I don't want to lose prestige. Very good. 25580. Yes. Massina was arrested. Good. Another thing that the game has is social classes. Again, it might be pretty hard to see on the small monitor, but you can see, like, currently in our empire, in our kingdom, we have like 23,000 landowners, basically aristocrats, or artisans, bureaucrats, capitalists. We have 15 capitalists, 20,000 intellectuals, and like we have all sorts of like types of people. We don't have any serfs, and we don't have any slaves, which is good. Slavery is outlawed in our empire. We have 15 capitalists, and what capitalists can do is they will sort of build their own thing. So capitalists right now are sort of trying to build a railroad in Piedmont, but they don't have any money because there aren't that many investors yet. So what we can do is we can just fund it for them. We can just give them a bunch of money, and if we give the capitalists a bunch of money, they will build stuff for us for free almost. Well, but eventually they will build stuff on their own. So once capitalists can afford to, like you can, the money bar here is going down for invested money. Like let's say, for example, that we conquer Egypt or something. If we have a bunch of capitalists, they will just like build railroads there, and we don't have to do it. Oh my God, Jim Sterling. Thank you for the raid for over 300 people. Hello, welcome to Map Game, which I'm guessing is very unusual for what else happened. Good lord. Hello, my name is Mia Mulder. I'm a YouTuber who does politics on YouTube occasionally. I am a trans woman who does trans content also on YouTube. Welcome to Map Game. We're gonna unify Italy. Holy Christ! Thank you, Jim. I hope you had fun. What were you doing? Drop the follow. Thank you, and thank you for the bit. Map code change. Show plant? I can show plant. I'll show how much plant as I want. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect old specimen. Okay, so let's see what's happening in the world. Basically, if you don't know what this game is it is a simulation of the Victorian age in Europe. Texas is scarily big. It's not supposed to be this big yet. Sure. Mexico has lost control of the Yucatan because they had a rebellion around this time. The federal states of Central America has collapsed, which happens. It's very rare for that to happen. Argentina hasn't formed yet. It's currently the Argentine Confederation. Africa remains uncolonized, except for some ports here and there, Liberia, some ports here and there. I have taken over this small part because I want tropical wood. The British has taken over the Cape Colony. The Boers are hanging out in Zoutpansberg. Can't pronounce that. India is conquered by the British, which is also divided among a bunch of princes, but most of it is controlled by the East India Company. The Qing Empire still exists. Italy is still controlled by the Shogun, and they have not opened their borders yet. It is 1841. Germany is not unified, nor is Italy. And Italy is what we're trying to do. I heard Elliot. Yeah, Elliot Page translation. We found gold. Gold! Okay, let's... Oh, we can do science. Perfect. Let's research idealism. Because it will give us more science points. For some reason that I do not understand. We are still constructing a navy. We're just like moving our armies around. This is not the traditional game, I'm guessing, for Twitch. Italy still has a shogun. Yes, the shogun of Italy, which is the king of Sardinia. How do I revive my son? If your spider plant is all fucking droopy, you might be overwatering it. But I would guess that you may be. Ooh, address to Parliament. It was an excellent address to Parliament. You can judge how your country's doing by militancy and consciousness. Basically, if militancy is high, people are gonna like take up guns and shoot you. If consciousness is high, it just means people are thinking a lot. Deciding a colonial policy, because we have a colony. It is our burden to bring civilization to these lands. This is a yikes game, but it also is the Victorian era, so. We will bring civilization to these lands. And that brought us up to 7th ranking in the world? Holy shit. That's pretty good. Let's move that army around a little bit. How many transports do we have? 10. How many troops do we have stationed in Africa? 9. Perfect. Let's go and pick up the Africa Corps. I am also playing with a mod called HFM, so if you have this game and you want to play it yourself, I highly recommend playing either with HPM or HFM, which drastically improve the game over vanilla. I prefer HFM, but you can do whatever you want. The Emirate of Crete. The Normans still in kingdom. Yeah, 1 millennia too late. Trending on Twitter with their dead name. Yeah, like I'm not surprised. I was very surprised. I was very like, whoa, big news. The United States of America has, oh my god, 36,000 soldiers in Liberia for some reason. Why? Yes. Actually, now that we're here, can we maybe conquer more lands? Because we have a small naval base here, so we can go like around the edge of Africa. Let's keep this going. Let's try to conquer a part of the Congo. I mean, honestly, rather us than the Belgians. So this is a very yikes game. So I apologize for everything. It is the Victorian era. It is 1842. Oh. Il Promesso Sposi, an Italian novel set in northern Italy during the oppressive years of Spanish rule. Sometimes seen as a veiled attack on Austria, which controlled the region at the time. First historical model, yada yada yada. It is considered a true masterpiece. And we can be. It's okay, and people will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? It's great." We can talk about it. This is good Italian culture, and people will like that. Or we can just be like, "This, Viva Italia." So we can do that. So let's do that because I want prestige. The more prestigious we are, the more powerful we are. We get a bit more infamy for that, but that's okay. Outpouring of support. Yeah, it's very nice. Love the video. Thank you. Yes, if you're here from Jim Sterling's stream, I do videos and I released a video yesterday, which I think is very good. We need more. Also, one reason why I wanted civilizing mission is because it's way better than settlement, which. Oh my god, we got that almost for free. Let's fund the military for this little expedition. Oh wait, did I get it? Yes, I did. Perfect. The age of liberalism has begun. Napoleon has been defeated, the whole Roman Empire is disunified, and liberalism has come. So now it's liberals everywhere. And I have an event that I can do. What? The Statio Albertino was a constitution that Charles Albert conceded to the Kingdom of Sardinia-Piedmont in response to concerning revolutionary activity in the country. The statute remained the basis of the kingdom's legal system after the Italian unification and would be used up to 1948. So you learn a lot of history. So we can do this. Oh, but this is, okay, so it's a new constitution. But it will make me a constitutional monarchy, and I don't want to do that. I want to be an absolute monarch for as long as I can. I don't want to concede power. Okay. Oh. That was a very quick and easy war. Cool. Didn't even have to do much for that. More provinces for the Sardinian Empire. Is there anything else I can conquer? I know that some people like to conquer Haiti when they play this game, but they're about to fall under the American sphere of influence, and then I don't want to fight America. I cannot beat America. At least not yet. Let's build a naval base in Congo. I could conquer parts of Madagascar as like our next stepping block into Asia. Classical liberals, yes. Americans don't know the difference between liberals and neoliberals. They just use them interchangeably. Use them in the Emperor in a video game. Listen, I'm European, and me and my friend Tristan have a running joke. That Europeans have to play these sort of games to sort of like get catharsis, so we stop invading the rest of the world. I'm always looking for new YouTube holes to fall in. I hope that you like my channel. I think it's pretty good. Okay, let's stay in peace for a little while, and let's take our army and take it back up to Italy. So we can use it for later. We can let the Bakongo rule themselves for a little bit. We should expand our industry, but we can't, which sucks. Well, we have factories everywhere anyway. Oh shit, oh my god. So first of all, we have become a great power, which I'm very happy about, because that means we're no longer selling to the French. Because, honestly, fuck the French. We can nationalize the industry. It means that we own the industry and not the French. What else can we do? We can reform the colonial army, not yet. We need more technology to do the Expedition of the Thousand and the Call to Union. Okay. But it was a very good timing for me to become a great power, because now I can start putting people in my sphere of influence. And if I can do that with other Italian nations, they will join me. Haiti is up too much everything for me. Yeah, I know, but it's a good like port in. The old order must be defended. Again, I'm reactionary. The Austrian Empire putting down Italian revolutions in Venetians. The Venetians are also rising up. This is an actual, like, fairly realistic portrayal of... we censor the papers. Don't get any uppity ideas about democracy. Because it's a pretty good, like, way to sort of learn about how history was. Even though it's, like, ahistorical at many times, it is still... You learn a lot. Like, you learn the fact that the Austrian Empire basically was tearing itself apart at the seams. And that's why it became Austria-Hungary. And even then, it just tore itself apart, basically. Honestly, we have the French. Well, the French keep taking all of my tropical wood, which I need for money. We're increasing our influence with in Parma. Which is good, because we should stay in peace for a while, because our infamy is pretty high. We don't want this to be 0, because then we're basically wasting time that we could spend invading people. Like right now, we're just educating people. We're making sure that people can read. Speaking of which, I'm gonna bump up education funding and military funding, because now, let's lower taxes too. Fuck it, why not? I'm gonna lower some tariffs too, because my people aren't getting what they need. They're getting partly fulfilled, so I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what's missing. I could look into it, but I don't want to. It's probably because I've been bleeding them dry of money. They're the space colonies, just for megalomaniac peoples to go and fight wars against each other so they don't cause trouble for anyone else. That's basically what these games are, when you think about it. Will you secede your French-speaking region in Nice to France? No! Of course not. Nisa is rightfully Italian territory. I need to become better friends. Cool, we have... I can do that. I should... Let's get ideological thought. Oh, look at that boy. We know that boy. Hello. Welcome to the Victorian age. If only the Austrians could stop expelling us. Okay, I need to bump up my influence. I can't invest in them because my political party are too conservative to do that. Perfect. But what I can do is I can just make the Parma people just love me so much. Lucca just broke their alliance with me. What the fuck? We have some Bakongo soldiers. I'm gonna let them hang out here. They're not harming anyone. Yeah, I have a nice little colonial empire. This is one of... Sicily has seceded from the 2 Sicilies. So now there are 3 Sicilies. Well, it's not really. The 2 Sicilies includes this one. Bit of a civil war. The Moldorian age. Countdown to 1848. Yeah, when 1848 hits, that's sort of when the world... That's sort of when Europe falls apart. And especially the Austrian Empire. Which is why I'm sort of gathering my armies here. Speaking of which, I should build forts. So now I'm just building a bunch of forts. Buying up all the steel in all of Europe. We can have some more. Let's get some more. Man of Wars. Our navy right now is pretty outdated, but eventually we can get like dreadnoughts and stuff. Okay, let's bump up the speed because we're not right now. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna try to keep it in Savoy. I'm keeping all of it. I'm not seceding any territory to anyone. Parma is in our sphere of influence, so let's start with our next neighbor, Modena. I'm not sure how this will work though. If I have remembered it properly, there is a very good chance that Parma might just ask me to be like, hey, can we be part of the Kingdom of Sardinia? And we can say yes, and we will get a bunch of prestige because we are like seen as like the Italian nation. We may have to go to war against the two Sicilies because they're basically our biggest competitor. I don't want to ally Sokoto. Thank you though. How's Germany doing? How's Prussia? No wars? How's Sweden doing? They're all in the sphere of influence of the United Kingdom. Ireland is having issues because the potato blight is happening. So basically every Irish person in Ireland is currently like heading to America. Okay, I'll have a sip because people are telling me to hydrate. I do also like that this is the game is very much like the type of game where you can just sit and listen to classical music for a while, you know? It's just kind of nice. I can't believe I made 7th great power already. I'm above Mexico. I'm not that far behind the US. But then again, it's 1845. The US is not doing much of anything right now. Stop the move. We almost have enough intellectuals in Savoia. 2% is ideal. The only drawback is that we did conquer Bascongo, which has almost 1 million people, which is our most populated province in our empire, which makes it hard for us to... I swear, Austria, I swear to God. Let her go. Italy doesn't want to be part of you. The thing is, like, Austria is going to get completely destroyed by the fact that Prussia is eventually going to kick its ass to form Germany. Hungary is going to secede eventually. The Italians are going to secede, and I'm going to invade them, helping them to do that. Let's get state. No, let's make our army better because I want to be able to fight the Austrians. The Austrians are easier to fight than the Prussians because the Prussians have space marines. You just hydrated soda, yeah. The first Beethoven Fest. I want more prestige because I am not the greatest power in the world, so let's just call them and be like, ugh, I don't even want to go to Beethoven Fest. The Anti-Jacobin Tract. In a time when forces of revolution threaten to overthrow long-established orders in Europe, it becomes our sacred duty to voice our dissent. The Jacobins, holding nothing sacred save the profane, are charlatans peddling false prophecies. What Robespierre's terror brought in France, their radicalism now threatens to impose on the Kingdom of Sardinia. The widespread liberal agitation in the Kingdom of Sardinia has mobilized the forces of reaction. The leading conservative intellectual has published an anti-Jacobin tract, which basically makes people like hella conservative. But Modena are no longer in the Austrian sphere of influence. So you can see this is how the sphere of influence looks right now. Germany is sort of divided between Prussia and the Austrian Empire. Scandinavia is under the British. Belgium and Luxembourg is under control of France, as is the Papal States, which is historically accurate. Portugal and the UK are hanging together. Algeria, oh my god, they took over Algeria really quick. Let's make a trade policy, and we are gonna be protectionist. Because we have a good industry of tropical wood that we don't want to mess with. We're going to America, and one day Trump supporting sends with you the persecution of the Irish who can become racist. Yeah, the Brothers' War won't fire for a long time, but it can still happen. Mexico also falls apart. Yeah, Mexico has already kind of fallen apart. They lost the Yucatan, but then the Yucatan came back. And Texas is like weirdly big. For some reason, they got back all of their core territory, which unnerves me. I've never played a Texas game, but I know the meme is fun. Apparently you played the Lone Star State and you just play as Texas, make Texas huge. Our politicians want to do a reform. Let's increase the freedom of the press. We're not gonna allow people to vote. That's just not happening. Yeah. Our population is increasing, which is very nice. Our total population is 10 million people. Most of them are in Africa. Modena. We're now in my sphere of influence. So let's go to the next one on the list. And go to Lucca. And then we'll go to Tuscany. And then we'll try to get the Pope out from the French. The French are a bit more tough to deal with, if I remember correctly. But we're building ships. We're doing okay. Someone discovered atheism. Can we recruit more soldiers? No, we can build more ships, but we don't need to do that. Like we're doing okay. We're gonna upgrade our rifles soon. And Austria's gonna fall apart on its own. The game intentionally reproduces Eurocentric historiography, so it's very easy to get great powers as almost any European country. It's AI Bavaria or something like that. Yeah, it's very true. I have a sort of like, I have a dream. I have a pie in the sky dream of one day potentially making my own Victoria game. Like I want to make a Victoria game that's like, that isn't part of Paradox or isn't part of that, but I want to make a Victoria style game set in the Victorian era with similar features. But you know, you would have to be sure to make it like in a way where historical processes sort of make sense, but they aren't like carved in stone. Like it doesn't make sense. The Four Horsemen didn't discover atheism until 2001. It's true. But our intellectuals are doing good. We don't have any unemployment. Oh, come on. Tuscany just annexed all of Lucca. Well, fine. I'll just move on straight to Tuscany then. The French are trying to do it too. But I am Italian. Got discredited. That's okay. We'll just keep it up. Let's educate people more. Italia. Okay, we got that. Let's make our we can make our army like pretty good. So let's just make our soldiers good. You never fail. What is happening in France? What? Oh no. Oh. The Franco-Prussian War happened. Huh. Well, that knocked the French down a peg. We've discovered vaccination. Perfect. We don't want to kill our intellectuals, but we will make the press free. Does the American Civil War happen if you play as the US? Yes, but you can avoid it. And if you want to, you can play as the Confederacy if you want. Excuse me. Austria is falling apart. Austria is falling apart. Which, I'm not sure if we get an event to deal with this. I'm just gonna put my army like very close to the border. Can I ally you? Hello. Yeah, we will intervene. In 1847, revolutionary riots broke out in numerous places of Italy, as well as many other parts of Europe. Charles Albert in Piedmont had been forced to make concessions to the Democrats, with Vienna itself in revolt. Both Milan and Venice, the main cities of the Kingdom of Lombardy-Venetia, under Austrian rule, revolted. The situation was favorable for Sardinia, who was in... Yeah, okay, we can not intervene, but we're gonna intervene. Let's just mobilize all of our troops, just all of them. And let's be careful a little bit here. We're only fighting Austria, not their allies, which is very good. Let's become friends with the Republic of San Marco. And let's send a navy to blockade. Can I call in allies in this? I can. Perfect. Can I call in Serbia? No. Monaco? Yes. Cool. I'm gonna slow down like a little bit just so I don't miss anything. Let's change the rally point into Milan. If I played this right, because Austria has to deal with like so many things at the same time right now. They have to deal with all of Hungary just seceding, which takes with it a large part of their army too. Tuscany sends help. Thank you, Tuscany. It's very kind of you. I'm just trying to position my troops in a sort of like defensive perimeter. I think they may have better military technology than I do though. No, we should have the same. Oh, but I'm taking a beating in this battle though, and they might be sending reinforcements. They're sending reinforcements to Trient. Fuck it. Okay, occupations can wait. I need to defend my armies. Okay, that's okay. Okay, the battle is won. They're moving to Trient, which is a mountain province, which could be very good. Who are you at war with? The Roman Republic? No, I'm not gonna let you walk through me. I want the Roman Republic to be free. Okay, Trient. Come on. Enter Trient. I don't care. Reinforcements. Reinforcements. They, like, when they attack in the mountain, look at that, they get a -3 modifier. That's disastrous for them. You retreat and recuperate your losses. The Austrian Navy apparently went out and I didn't notice. That's fine. Our Navy isn't really the most important part of this. You need to regroup. Okay. We can let our allies deal with the occupying of zones. We need to We need to defend our ally so that they don't lose. How's the war going, by the way? Italian War of Independence. The Venetian Revolution's not going that great because they're like losing, but attacker occupation. Yeah, we're doing okay. But Hungary isn't gonna stay in this war forever on our side, so won that battle, good. Yes, leave. Perfect. Go to Trient. Let's do something like so. In the Republic of San Marco, we want you to like us because we want to annex you eventually, if we can. If we can, we would be incredibly lucky. Kind of wish I had the French on my side here, but okay, they're isolated. Let's. Oh god. I'm sorry that I'm not reading the chat well enough, but Trient, good. Good. Attack my allies in Trient, and I can completely mess you up. Shouldn't attack in the mountains. You should hang out in the Venice capital, just in case they're walking away. Let's try to kick these guys out before they become too much of a problem. Yes, the old order must be defended. Oh my god, we're kicking ass in this battle. Perfect. Let's keep it up. Rome sends help. Thank you. We should have been defending Trient and not kick them out. It's fine. We're doing okay. Let's fall back. Play defensively for a bit. Oh, we're doing not great in that battle. I mean, we won, but god, at what cost? Let's retreat. We need to recuperate. How are they doing, though? I mean, we're doing okay. We may not be able to help the Venetians, but we might be okay when it comes to freeing ourselves. France, the Emperor of Austria just abdicated. Okay, I don't want to lose this. Oh no, disaster. Nightmarish battle for us. We can still win, but I don't think we will. Ah, damn, the Austrians just got kicked. Oh, we need to retreat. 10 points? Really? From that one battle? Come on now. Okay, fine. Let's fall back a bit. Let's play defensively. I have almost no war exhaustion, but neither have them. What the fuck? Oh no, we can't. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. No, it's not worth it. Zundush. 13. It's not enough. Ah, no, we can't attack them in the mountains. That will destroy us. Utterly. Is that mountains? No, it's hills. Farmland. Farmland. Okay, so we kind of want to lure them into the hills. Maybe we can crush them there. Tuscany. Remove from Austrian sphere of influence. Yes. Okay, well, playing defensively will work in our favor. Who's the general here? He's okay. The Romans kept their army mobilized all the time. They kept overthrowing the government every few years. Okay. We're taking heavy losses initially, but that's okay. Yeah. Winning that battle. All we really have to do is just control like these 3 provinces, and if we can do that, we should be good. The 2 Sicilies sent help. Thank you very much. They're still dealing with Hungary. Holy shit. I'm guessing they just knocked us back a little bit, and then they had to like divert all of their armies back to Hungary. They made this game before locked marches. Yeah, very much so. It's I'm very thankful for that. This game would be impossible to play otherwise. The French Revolution of 1848. So they are now again a republic. They're gonna flip back and forth a couple of times, I think. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I don't want you here. Good. Let's try to keep a sort of front line going. Almost. Like a little bit at least. Tuscany, welcome to my sphere. That one battle like really knocked me down though. I don't like that. Let's do something like this. See what we can do. Yes, more prestige. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Uh-oh, here in Trivixen. Okay. Oh my god, why is my morale so low? Well, at least that worked. Let's take you out. Why don't you have a leader? Okay, we have this army that's like ready to go. Maybe that will be enough. The US just did the Oregon Treaty, and how did that work out? It worked out the historical route, and they also took over half of Mexico. Sometimes you play this game for a long time and you kind of forget what like it's happening in it. Can I call in the Serbians? No. They're still fighting. Take over Italy for me. I'm trying. They're not making it easy. Oh, your morale is really low. I want to kick your ass. I want to kick your ass so bad. And we have allies. The end of the revolution. Perfect. The revolution of 1848 has ended. What is happening in this battle? My god. No. Come back. Hide. Let's do a mountain thing again. Is Austria? No. Hungary is still messed up. I don't like that. Can we discourage them from coming up here? Good. Can't you just give us this? Come on now. They wouldn't even accept like a non thing. Okay, all I really have to do is just defend these 3 provinces. So as long as I do that, I think I should be good. So let's not do anything more. Let's just keep these provinces as much as we can, and we can let someone else sort out the issues with it. I want to fund the Romans a little bit. I don't want them to be part of that. Actually, we should put Rome in our sphere of influence because we want Rome when we make Big Italy. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what I like to see. Oh, no, 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 stay. You have to stay. Oh my god. Big decisive battles. Tuscany, yes. Would you like to join my war? No. Okay, I'm going to take a very, very short break. If you hold on while I attempt to. Oh my god, I have to go through this 40 stack. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a short little break. Hydration break, toilet break, whatever you want. So I will be back in like 5 minutes or something, and then I'll end the stream and raid. I'll play for like 5 more minutes after the break, and then I'll raid someone else. Does that sound good? Yeah. I'll see you all in a little bit. Now you can hear me. Hello. Let's play for a little bit more. I want to at least resolve the the Austrian-Italian war. If it will come up on screen. And it does. Hello. Perfect. So let's see what we can do. I am a bit worried we might lose the war. Oh, but they're running away from us. That's a good sign. They will not knock my allies out of the war if I can help it. No, you have to stay you have to stay up there. Otherwise, my plan doesn't work. My plan to... Oh my god, I can't move there either. It's okay. I'm just desperately trying to sort of research more stuff for my military. Got new guns for it though, which is very nice. Yes, yes, overextend. Perfect. They're 23% war exhaustion, which isn't great. Do you not want peace? If I let them go, if I allow them to like vibe for a bit, then they're fine with me like abandoning it. It's okay. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. Let's kick them out. First of all, it is a mountain province, but there are only 3,000 of them, so we can kick them quick. And they just swooped in there, didn't they? It's okay, we can swoop right back. No! Oh my god, we might lose. If we lose, oh my god. Okay, that's fine. That army is just gone. Run away! Run away! No, just dead. Okay. Even more defense, apparently. They have become the Papal States, which wasn't... that wasn't part of the deal, but okay. Do I get the impulse to take over Scandinavia every game? Oh yeah, every single time. Let's wait until the shift of the month so we can get some more troops in our army. And then let's get up there. Yeah, I don't like it that they're taking over stuff. We did have some good battles. And we did acquire some good provinces. Well, like we took over these areas and we held them for a while, which is like the important thing. Are you going into my land? Okay. 13th. What I really want him to do is just walk into my territory. Like in defensive battles. Do you still not want? Come on. The war score is 11 and my war score is 12 and this is worth 11, so they think they have an ace up the hole, but they don't. I may have to give up my allies. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose the war. I'm gonna lose the war. Oh my god, it's gonna be devastating for my... Fine, whatever. White peace, how about that? Okay. It's not actually a disaster because we get to keep this little part here. which we didn't have before. F for the Sardinian Empire. Could have stretched here, but now it's just stretching here. Don't worry, we'll get more chances in the future. This is not the first time they I should have more allies actually. I should have probably had like a big ally in that war. I do know for a fact that I eventually can get France to help me do that, but they want stuff in return. I don't know when to do that. But okay, but we did resolve that war, so let's do stream Italy, and whenever I play Victoria 2 again, I'll come back to this game. That'll be fun, right? But that is what I wanted to do. I have oh, that's not correct at all. Hey, let's raid someone. Let's raid someone fun. Whomst is online. Whomst. I pray, whomst. Hey, thank you for the sub. Light blue navy. Feliz Navidad. Thank you. Feliz Navidad to you. Let's send you to Casey. Because Casey is playing a game that I want to play, which is Empire of Sin. So let's give Casey my best, and I'll see all of you maybe on Thursday, because that's when my next gaming stream happens. So I'll see y'all then. Bye.